With all the talk about the sad state of education in inner-city schools these days, the gangs, the drugs, the high dropout rates, here's one thing you may not have heard. It's about a successful high school in Chicago where every graduating senior is accepted to college. The school is called Cristo Rey, and what puts it in a class by itself is that one day a week, every week, the kids skip class to go to work.
What's terrific about the Cristo Rey model is the fact that it brings in people who were being excluded because of the economics of private schools in this day and age. The mission of Cristo Rey New York High School is basically to provide an affordable alternative for inner-city families who want a small college preparatory school for their daughters and sons.
We're taking students who, when they come to us, are at grade level or a year or two behind in some of their standardized testing for a variety of reasons. And we're bound and determined with them, and they become bound and determined with us in 4 years to cover 6 years worth of ground.
Our students earn most of the cost of operating this school. And by the way, the fact that the students earn up to 75% of the operating cost of the school, they know that. And so they're very invested in their education. They know that they're working for what they get. The corporate work study program is important for the financial stability of our schools. It's far more important because it expands the horizons of our students and it lets them dream about what they can become. And that gives them motivation to work hard in school.
At Cristo Rey, many of these students will be the first in their family to graduate high school.
Let me read one book.
With its small class sizes, these carefully selected students get the best education money can buy.
Good morning.
But back in 1996, they knew the students in this neighborhood couldn't afford the nearly $9,000 a year tuition. So the school approached Chicago businesses for help, but not for charity.
Welcome to Cristo Rey. Good to see you.
To get them ready for the corporate world, ninth graders go to freshman boot camp.
Before you walk in, name tag, where is it? Do you have a tie? You're late? You're chewing gum. So this is a pretty bad first impression here.
This could be called First Impressions 101.
Keep your tie high. You look good. You look good.
You're not going to hurt me. Shake my hand hard. Come on.
They learn the firm handshake.
I'm not down here. Don't forget. I'm up here.
Good eye contact.
Over, around, under, and through. Here we go. Over.
And dressing for success. The first day they sent their kids off to work, Father Foley, understandably, was nervous.
I wanted to hide under the desk. I didn't know whether they'd be back in 15 minutes saying, are you nuts? What are we supposed to do with these kids? But what was my surprise when the person in charge of the program came into my office and said, you won't believe this. The sponsors are calling me and thanking me for the students that we're sending them.
Was it intimidating to you?
Very.
Senior Alex Macias remembers her first day on the job. Arriving at the looming corporate towers of downtown Chicago was the culture shock of her young life. Had you ever come downtown before you started working downtown?
Actually, it's kind of funny because I never did.
Did you think about working in one of these big office towers?
Honestly, before Cristo Rey, not at all.
Cristo Rey students are given a rule book on day one, and it's their Bible. I've got your rule book right here. Absolutely no shaved or bald heads. Length should not be lower than a number 2 clipper attachment. There are a lot of rules.
Yeah, stop.
For 2 years, English teacher and dean of students Raphael Torch has served as the enforcer. Do you think you're too tough on them?
No, I think we could be tougher. We've had gang problems here. The shootings happen, and people die. And this is happening in their neighborhoods.
It happened to Sergio Garcia, who would have been Cristo Rey class of 2004. He was bright, popular, his family's big hope. He was shot and killed on his block last year. Unfortunately, in an area with 10,000 high school-age Hispanic teens, Cristo Rey has room for only 500 students.
When we came here, we thought, great solution to all these young people. We're going to open a school, and we're going to embrace them all. Well, we found out you can't do that. We found out that just doesn't work. I think that the 500 kids who are in our school are showing the way to the other 9,500, that there is a way out. It's up to you. You want this, come and get it.
Alex graduated in the top 10 of her class.
Yeah, bye-bye.
And the girl who had never been downtown before, who had missed only one day of work in 4 years,
Call your mom. Call your mom.
reaped her reward.
So I just talked to the Dean of Admissions from Xavier, and they're going to give me the $15,000 plus another presidential scholarship or something like that. Oh, don't cry. You make me cry.
All the rules, the work, the discipline came down to this.
You know, paid off. You said it paid off. We did it, Ma.